Coming up on Tiger TV News.
It's been a busy news week. Here's a preview of our top stories.
Due to the recent pandemic, businesses of all sizes all over the country have been struggling with staffing shortages. Reporter Kendall Lewis went out to talk with some of these businesses.
Next, local first responders showed teens the real consequences of drinking and driving in an annual mock car crash.
Then, with the harsh winter that North Idaho has experienced this year, the Lakeland School District is wondering if they have implemented enough snow days for the 2022 through 2023 school year.
This winter has been much colder than we are used to. Reporter Talon Braun will tell us if there will be any relief in the 5-day forecast.
After the Red Cross declared a national blood shortage, it is more important now than ever for students and staff to donate at Timberlake's biannual blood drive.
All teenagers have hobbies, but one of Timberlake High School's very own students is a part of a unique shooting sport that few people know about.
Finally, seniors have many options for what they want to do after they graduate high school. We'll take a look at one of those options.
Tiger TV News starts now.
Tiger TV starts now.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on Tiger TV News. I'm Madison Staples.
And I'm Zach Pasley. We have lots of news for you this chilly February morning.
Because of the recent pandemic, many businesses all over the United States are struggling to find enough staff to keep their operations running smoothly.
Reporter Kendall Lewis went out and talked to some of these businesses about their struggles during this time.
I'm Kendall Lewis, and I'm here at Timberlake Fire Department, just one place in the United States that's experiencing national staffing shortages. Communities across the United States are constantly affected by staffing shortages.
Well, really the staffing shortages don't necessarily affect the fire department as much as they do the community.
And the fire department isn't the only one facing these struggles.
Biggest effect is, having to cancel routes for families. It's usually a last minute when somebody calls in sick and we just don't have a driver. So we're sending out that alert the night before saying, sorry, your kid doesn't have a route for this week.
Many different businesses are having to rely on each other in these difficult times.
Heavily relying on the surrounding fire departments around us, and that's pretty common across the United States. Fire departments tend to work together and to meet those needs.
And in some cases, many people have to do several different jobs within their departments.
Mine in here particularly, I'm not in here. I'm out there covering.
All of the extra work that is coming with these national staffing shortages is taking a toll on worker mental health too.
It takes a huge toll. Just like me, I'm doing a 72-hour shift, so I'm going to be here for the next 3 days. So I don't get to see my home, don't get to see my dog, my family.
As you can see, many people are affected by these staffing shortages. This has been Kendall Lewis reporting for Tiger TV News. Now back to you in the studio.
I've definitely noticed that everyone in our area is short-staffed right now.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, as we get further and further away from the pandemic, these open positions will begin to get filled. Every year, right after graduation, teens are at a high risk for drinking and driving.
Local first responders take the opportunity to show teens exactly what can happen in a DUI crash in their annual DUI mock car crash. Reporter Michaela Morse went out to see what this event was really like.
News Control, unknown injury crash, Highway 41, milepost 18, 2 vehicles head on.
Somebody!
In May of 2022, Timberlake High School held their annual mock car crash. This crash simulation is put on to show the graduating class what a drunk driving accident can really look like.
We all make mistakes in our lives, we all make poor choices, okay, but we don't want to allow those poor choices to affect the lives of our friends or ourselves where we're losing somebody.
One of these crashes could change everything in a moment. And so we want to give you that grim reminder that this is a reality.
Spokane County Sheriff's Department landed their helicopter in the field to imitate life flight. This event was not only impactful for the students watching, but for the students acting as well.
It was pretty scary, kinda. I mean, it felt kind of real almost with how everyone was acting.
Hopefully, this mock car crash succeeds in showing these students how devastating the thoughtless act of drunk driving can be.
Hopefully, after seeing this realistic mock car crash, teens will think twice about drinking and driving.
Still to come on Tiger TV News.
We learn about what the Lakeland School District plans to do about a limited number of snow days during this harsh winter season.
After that, we take a look at the 5-day weather forecast and if we will have any relief from this cold front.
Plus, a look into what Timberlake staff, students, and communities are doing to combat the national blood shortage.
Then, Tiger TV talks to a Timberlake High School student about her unique hobby.
Finally, with graduation right around the corner for Timberlake seniors, it's time for them to start planning their future.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
Welcome back to Tiger TV News. I'm Madison Staples.
And I'm Zachary Pasley. The winter of 2022 through 2023 has been brutal for North Idaho, so reporter Kylie Sorensen went out to learn more about Timberlake High School's snow day policies.
I'm Kylie Sorensen here at Timberlake High School, where we have already had 2 snow days this year. I decided to talk to some administrators about how we can deal with this weather.
The Lakeland School District, in which our very own Timberlake High School resides, experiences harsh weather conditions, and with only 2 snow days built into the year, it can be hard to decide when a snow day is necessary.
We're looking at snow and ice. Our concern is always safety, how our buses can transport.
This decision is also challenging because of the large area our school district covers with differing weather patterns.
And Spirit Lake tends to get a lot more snow than Rathdrum, and we have a lot of roads that are secondary roads that necessarily don't get plowed by the county.
When snow days are decided, they're usually decided by what's going on in Rathdrum, not necessarily what's going on in Spirit Lake, and in Spirit Lake, it's often way worse.
When given a required amount of minutes in the classroom, they have to make up for any overabundance of lost classroom time.
We add some like 5 minutes to each day for the rest of the year to get our instructional minutes in. We have a winter like we had in 2007 or 2008 where we had 10 feet of snow. The board can file a petition with the state for a waiver.
The Spirit Lake area is especially prone to severe weather, and this year has started off crisp, making people wonder if we're due for another winter like one from the past.
Even if you warmed up the climate a significant amount, you'd probably still have a fair amount of snow compared to most of the country.
As you can see, this snowfall affects the whole community, including our schools.
We hope that all staff and students are staying safe during these weather conditions. I'm Kylie Sorensen, signing out for Tiger TV News.
It's good to see that the school district has a plan in place, as we still have a lot of winter left ahead of us.
Speaking of our long winter, let's go over to Talon Braun for our 5-day weather forecast. Talon, will we be seeing any changes from this gray weather anytime soon?
Well, Zach, the temperature will be remaining fairly consistent. We might be seeing some sun peek through the clouds in the next few days. In the next 5 days, temperatures will be remaining in the mid to low 30s. And throughout the day, throughout the night, it'll be low 20s. We shouldn't be seeing too much rain, but rather some sun peeking through the clouds. That's our 5-day weather forecast. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Talon, for that weather forecast. I'm glad to see that we'll be having some sunshine this week. It'll be a nice break after all the clouds and rain that we've seen in the last few days.
In other local news, Timberlake High School hosts a blood drive inside the school twice a year. This gives Timberlake students, staff members, and community members a chance to help others by donating blood.
Reporter Ashley Prey went and talked to some of those donors and blood drive organizers to find out just how important high school blood drives really are.
These high school blood drives are crucial in saving lives, so I spoke with Vitalent to learn more about how important donating blood is.
Twice every year, Timberlake hosts a blood drive. Almost everyone 16 years and older can donate blood, and there are many reasons why people are encouraged to donate.
There's a few reasons. They should donate blood because you're helping out your community. So when people are in a car accident, Vitalent supports blood to the hospitals.
Donating blood is really important just because there's no substitute for it. So the only way people can get blood when they need it is by people donating.
While everyone is encouraged to donate, some blood types are more valuable than others.
Most rare is AB negative. Most common is O positive.
The universal is O neg, and O neg can be given to anybody.
In order to donate blood, you have to meet certain requirements.
Here in high schools, you have to be over the age of 16 and then fit certain height weight requirements. The biggest things, though, are really iron levels. If your iron is low, we can't take your blood.
After your blood is drawn, your blood can be used to help people who are going through the most difficult time of their lives.
Trauma, car accidents, cancer patients, burn victims. Those are probably about the big four.
Who knows, someone else in the world might need my blood that might save their life, so it's cool to know that I could save someone's life.
1 unit of whole blood, which is a pint, can save up to 3 lives. So if we have a drive like this where we get 40 donors, we can potentially save up to 130 people's lives and help 120 people.
Donating blood is important because you can save a life. Like, I'm O negative, and so my blood can go to anyone.
Donating blood only takes up a small part of your day.
Takes about an hour for whole blood. The donation only takes 5, maybe 10 minutes. Start to finish takes about an hour to do the histories, donating, and then getting some good snacks at the end.
For anyone that is nervous to donate blood, it's really not that bad.
It was a quick jolt of skin separating, quick like pinch pain, and then it was a constant like tingling in your fingers and a little pinch.
Didn't have many fears because I've done it before. The worst part is getting your finger pricked at the beginning to see if you can give blood.
I really like it. It's a cool sensation.
Overall, blood drives are important events that use blood donations to benefit and save lives every day.
The next blood drive will be this spring, and we are looking forward to seeing how many students choose to donate and save up to 3 lives. Now back to you guys in the studio.
It's great to see that high school students are given the opportunity to donate as soon as they are old enough.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully by starting young, these students will become lifelong blood donors.
Coming up after the break, we'll learn about a Timberlake student with a very unique hobby.
We will also be looking at one option that teens have after graduation. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
Welcome back. I'm Madison Staples.
And I'm Zachary Pasley. This is Tiger TV News.
Here at Timberlake, we have many different students with many different talents and hobbies.
Tiger TV spoke with a Timberlake student about a unique hobby of hers. Reporter Fallon Pryor went out to learn more about her gunslinging sport, cowboy fast draw.
Hi, I'm Fallon Pryor here at the Treaty Rock Freedom Fighters Club in Spirit Lake, Idaho, learning all about the fast-growing sport of cowboy fast draw.
Shooters, here come your commands. Shooters all line. Shooters set.
Emily Parker is a normal teenage girl who is a part of a shooting sport that very few people know about. She shoots for time, accuracy, and all the fun in her sport, cowboy fast draw.
Cowboy fast draw is a shooting sport where we shoot wax bullets. You shoot for time and accuracy.
Emily herself isn't new to this world. Her introduction to cowboy fast draw would lead her to participate in this sport full-time, as it would become one of her favorite pastimes.
I've been shooting since I was about 15. I was first introduced to the sport at age 11 when I went to a competition in Fallon, Nevada. It was actually the world competition, and it really drew my interest. And then after this club was built, I began shooting, and I learned a lot from fellow club members.
Emily herself isn't the only one who shoots. Cowboy fast draw has turned into a complete family affair and has led to many ventures for Emily's family.
My mom shoots, my dad shoots, and my grandpa shoot.
Throughout cowboy fast draw, there are many rules and guidelines that deal with safety. None of these rules should be taken lightly, as safety is the biggest component in this sport.
Safety is an extremely important aspect of the sport, not only for the shooters, but also for the viewers in the audience. It's extremely important. In fact, our motto is safety first, fun second, and competition third.
Emily herself has grown so much by participating in this sport, and one of the people she is closest with has seen it firsthand.
Oh, it's been amazing watching her evolve in the sport. She's done so well. She started off really well and then just grew into an amazing woman.
In this sport, there is also a lot of opportunity to travel to competitions, win cool prizes, and meet new people who participate in all the fun gunslinger action.
I've met so many new friends. It's unbelievable. I've met people that live across the entire world, basically.
As Emberly has made a name for herself while winning fancy buckles and plaques and breaking her PR on the regular, she knows that this sport gives her so much more than just a chance to shoot for a title, as she truly does shoot for the stars.
My goals are to get my range master and to do the best that I can at every competition, obviously.
With everything that Emily has accomplished, shooting just like Yosemite Sam, we know that she won't have any trouble succeeding in the future.
A 4.52 on 3, no answer on 4.
As you can see, cowboy fast draw is a fast-growing sport that is enjoyed by so many. Back to you in the studio.
What an interesting sport. I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I. It's so cool to see what kinds of hobbies and talents kids right here in our very own school possess. In other news, with graduation right around the corner, students have several different options on what they want to do next. I had the chance to go out and collect some information on how the military might be a good option.
With all the chaos of the future and graduation barreling towards many of us, some may be desperate for a plan. There are many options for students to consider, like college, maybe applying for scholarships, trade school, and enlisting in the military.
So there are a ton of different opportunities in the military that can open a lot of doors. If you're not quite sure what you want to do, you can go try something out.
I would think that it's going to build you and prepare you for the real world.
It can provide structure and give many opportunities.
Going out and getting a standard job like a Dairy Queen or something like that, I don't think that that's a career. This is a career. It's giving you the opportunity to establish yourself as an adult and not as a person that just has a job. This isn't a job, this is a career.
It helps to benefit them with discipline and give them a better stepping stone into their career.
If your plans change, you don't have to keep going through the military.
Maybe you've already found your passion or you haven't, so you could take all of those benefits to apply them toward a trade school or go just into the workforce, or you might find that you love the military and you want to stay in.
Along with the benefits of technical skills and skills of adulthood and responsibility, some health and financial benefits are included.
They offer a lot more than you probably think. $200,000 or a full ride scholarship to any college that you would want.
If you know that you want to go to college but you're maybe not sure how to fund that, you can enlist for 4 years, gain some really valuable job skills, and then take those benefits to be able to apply them to studying.
If you do want to go to college, your military service is rewarded with great financial support.
The Navy pays you 100% for school nowadays for TA, tuition assistant. Like I said, the VA, when you get disabled or you get disability, the 9/11, if you don't go through school during your actual career time in the military and stuff, then right afterwards you can go straight into use your post 9/11 bill or Montgomery AGI bill and use it for any types of trades, universities, get your bachelor's, all that kind of stuff.
Serving your country also grants you many health benefits.
Your medical, TRICARE, one of the best health insurances out there.
Full medical, dental health care covered completely. Life insurance policy up to $400,000 life insurance.
Future Sailor Keo respectfully requesting permission to come aboard.
Permission granted, come aboard.
I joined because my grandfather was in the Navy, and I also joined for it to benefit my career in the future.
I would say the main reasons is for my family, respect.
Maybe you aren't sure what you want to do after high school, and maybe you do. It's always good to know your options and how they can help you. Reporter Madison Staples, Tiger TV News.
I never realized all the opportunities that the military offers, both in careers and benefits.
Yeah, going through this process has opened my eyes to all of the opportunities that the military offers in all aspects. Looks like we're running out of time for today. This has been Madison Staples.
And Zachary Pasley. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow on Tiger TV News.